Hello! Hello and welcome to another round of Let the Lady Talk for some hours and listen to her. Maybe something important will come out of it. Today, we have it's 2 days after the final round of Best of Super Juniors, and I think right now is the best time to talk about everything that happened and a bit more or less. Just to see what happened. Also, why you should watch it even though we know the results. It's a bit strange to be honest, but let's start with the basics. Best of Super Junior is a junior weight tournament which is held once a year in New Japan Pro Wrestling. There are the rules. There are no barricades around the ring. Every match is 30 minutes. If you win, you get 2 points. If you lose, you get 0 points. Draws mean it's 1 point each. And I personally was on vacation when they announced the card, but I had to catch up on excuse me, on some other stuff, and I've seen the reveal and I was quite shocked because this year was extremely cool. Like something new and exciting, you know what I mean? But let's start with the press conference. I will link everything down there so you can read it. New Japan Pro Wrestling has a press conference they show live and also upload on their New Japan website afterwards, and also write some news articles about them. In this case, I have here Block A. And Block A is filled with Hiromu Takahashi, which is the guy who won it last time and the year before. And also some years ago, so they were all going on around with the whole, oh my god, can he win 3 times in a row? Can he win his 4th one? And he will be the only one with 4 wins, or whatever. He's also the guy who is always running around with the sketchbook with some stupid photos of his enemies and some quotes and stuff like that. But we will come to that. Yeah. Then we have Ryosuke Taguchi. If you don't know Ryosuke Taguchi, I think the best summarization is butt stuff. Yes, you hear it right. He also said in the press conference, "Oh my God, no, there will not be any butt stuff this year." And butt stuff means his hip attacks and his ass attacks. Also, sometimes he pulls down his trousers and rubs his ass into the face of his of his enemies or combatants or whatever. But he said, yeah, no butt stuff. Also, he's the one of the junior tag team title holders with Wato, and they're called 69. Yeah, I'm not saying anything regarding that fact. Then we have Yo. Yo is the ex-partner of Sho, which were the Roppongi 3K. And tag team. How could you say that? They came back after excursion. They were young lions in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and they came back. Were a tag team. Here, their trainer was Rocky Romero. Yeah, they had a big fan base. Their their moves were high fly, junior, heavyweight style. Some technical stuff was going on. They were quite loved. Yeah, they were loved. And then they split because Sho turned on Yo after he returned from an injury, and Sho joined House of Torture, which is a subordinary group of Bullet Club, but we still don't know if they're in Bullet Club, so who knows. Then we have Clark Connors. Clark Connors is an ex-La Dojo, LA Dojo young lion whose gimmick is being a Rhino Man, but yeah, he's built like a heavyweight. He's still a junior heavyweight though, so it was interesting. Also, it's the only LA Dojo guy in the tournament this year, so it was fun to see how he progressed. You know, young lions are always fun to see how they progress and what they do outside of New Japan, but he never was literally on excursion. He was always in LA Dojo, so yeah. Yoshinobu Kanemaru, or like how I call him, Uncle Nobu, or how everybody calls him Uncle Nobu. Everybody loves Uncle Nobu. He is a member of Suzuki-gun and one of the most interesting people because he does to lose a lot, but in the tournaments he's one of those guys you have to watch. His matches are always extremely interesting. And then we have Taichi Ishimori, the champ of the junior block. He won the title from Desperado, and since then, I don't even know when he won the title. Doesn't matter. He's the title holder, and he said, yeah, I'm going to win this stuff. Nothing interesting. Yeah, he's in Bullet Club. That's interesting. Remember that, Bullet Club. And then we have Sho. Sho is Sho, the other part of Roppongi 3K, and part of House of Torture. House of Terror? No, House of Torture, right? Meh, whatever. He is a guy who's running around a lot with a wrench. There's some light stuff going on with House of Torture, so they turn off the light and blah blah. You know, I don't know if anyone likes House of Torture. They're extremely hated, especially on the internet. I don't know how it is in Japan. I mean, in Japan itself, they're also hated. But I don't see anyone liking them at all. I don't know why they're still around, but that's a different story. Then we have the first new face, which is a bit weird because it's a TNA guy called Ace Austin. Ace Austin is the X Division championship holder, and he's heel. Remember that, he's heel. He's not face. Remember that, he's not face. So yeah, I have to say, I enjoy his in-ring stuff, but I'm not saying I could do it better, but his promos are a bit one-sided. I like him though. I really, really like him. And then we have Alex Zane. Oh my god. Holy shit. Alex Zane is the number one guy in Best of Super Junior because he turned everyone around and made the spotlight shine on him. He's amazing. He is extremely good. I only know that he was in GCW and GCW built him up. He was once in Strong, but not with this gimmick he has right now. His gimmick is the sauce guy. He's eating, and this finisher is the taco driver. He has the Baja Blast and the cinnamon twist and stuff like that. And he's saying stuff like, I'm going to become the zest of Super Junior, zest of the Sauce Junior, whatever. But he's extremely lovable, and if you don't know him, you should at least look at this guy. I mean, Ace also interesting for a new face, but nah. Let's say Alex Zane is the baby face of this whole tournament because he turned everyone around. He made everyone's heart just 3 times bigger, you would say. Yeah. Yeah, it's so yeah, okay. And the last one for A block is Francesco Akira. Francesco Akira is the one that was teased by Will Ospreay for United Empire, and he came like I don't know 1 or 2 weeks before the Best of the Super Junior. And this is his first in-ring appearance. He's 22 at the time of this article, so he's extremely young. But I think he was also in All Japan, so there is something why they got him. You have to see whatever happens. His gimmick is being a fiery Italian pyrocynic, genau. Pyrocynic. Pyrocynical? Pyrocynics? You know, the guys who burn everything because they enjoy fire. Yeah, he's that guy. So, let's go to the B block, which is a bit more. No, it's as amazing. It depends what you like in matches, right? So the first one was Master Wato, the other half of the junior heavyweight tag team title holders. I think he was the 9 or the 6, who knows? I'm sorry for my cough. If you even hear that, my god. Yeah, what do you say about Master Wato? He was an ex Young Lion, came back 3 years ago. Oh, is it even? Yeah, 3 years, I think. He improved a lot. He's lovely, and I was looking forward to that. Then we have Robbie Eagles. He's an. Oh gosh, I think he's an Australian. I mean, he's also New Japan Pro Wrestling in the roster, but he couldn't come because of COVID. And he is an Australian, half Philippine, I think. Don't quote me on that. It doesn't matter. He's a high flyer with yeah, I don't know. He's Robbie Eagles. He was in Bullet Club once, but ELP came and he got kicked out, and since then he and ELP have a bit of a feud. That's basically the gist of it. Then we have Titan. Titan is from CMLL. I think it was his 3rd appearance in the tournament, but the last tournaments were so long ago. I haven't watched in Japan yet, so I don't know. I didn't know him. And what he can do, also CMLL, is something you can't really watch in Germany, so I don't know him at all. He does not really speak English nor Japanese, so every of his matches had an additional Spanish time announcement. It was really fun. But yeah. Then we have Bushi. Bushi is Bushi. He's in Los Ingobernables de Japón. What can you say more? I don't know how many times he already entered the tournament. A lot. Many times. Then we have Doki. Doki is in Suzuki-gun. Also is like every year in it. I don't know. It feels at least like it. He's lovely. Then we have the ex-champ El Desperado, the guy who lost the title to Taichi Ishimori. And, well, he's also in Suzuki-gun. He's like the mascot of Suzuki-gun in my eyes. He's also extremely loved by the fans. Even if he is heel, he's still just in the hearts of the people, you could say that. So the thing about this guy also, I mean, 2 days or one day before this press conference, he and Doki and somebody else, I think Taichi, had a match on a different pay-per-view against some other people, and he said Doki is just stupid. You're a little bitch, stuff like that. I will put you down, stuff like that. You could feel the tension, that is. Like, Desperado is trying to provoke him and making him do better, stuff like that. Yeah. Then we have El Lindemann. Oh, El Lindemann. We only know El Lindemann because of Glied, or Strong Hearts. You can say Strong Hearts. The stable of those of T-Hawk, Chima, and El Lindemann. They are traveling around the world. I first saw them because of OWA. OWA is a Chinese promotion. I don't know if it still exists. But Chima is well known around the world. I think he was also in WXW, so yeah. He's traveling a lot. They are all traveling a lot. So he's also a champ. The G-Rex Pro Wrestling champ, I believe. He also had a match defending the title one day before he had another match in Best of Super Juniors, which is interesting. But yeah, you could describe him as a 10 little hyper fixated, hyperactive mouse, I would say. He's a high flyer, even if he looks like a heavyweight. He also loves technical stuff. He's enjoyable to watch, even though you don't really know why he looks and plays like a kid. He's a bit. He feels not grown up, but that's lovable about him, I think, and many people enjoy his style. He's screaming a lot, also, but that's yeah, happens. Then we have Wheeler Yuta, the ROH Pure Champ, who came from AEW. Yeah, I personally only know Wheeler Yuta because of that two scenes when he joined Blackpool Combat Club, the Blackpool Combat Club, because I'm a huge William Regal fan, and everything with him in it is, yeah, give me everything, I give you my money. That's it. So I have to be honest, though, I didn't follow up on how he was in ring. So for me, he was literally something new, something new to watch, something. Maybe I will like him. Maybe I won't. In AEW, he was a bit. It was treated not like equal. But I haven't watched in a while, so I don't know. I'm not up to date with everything. I just know that he came over from AEW and he was a ROH Pure Champ and he was having fun, I think. Then we have TJP. TJP is, I think, still strong. United Empire joined them some weeks ago. Yeah. What should I say about TJP? I think he did something and was fired because of it in WWE during his WWE time. I think I don't know if he said something or he did something. I don't know. I just know that I was not happy about what happened because something, but I don't know. So that's years ago. We're now in 2024, 2022, I mean. Sorry, we're not in 2024 yet. Takes some years to go there. And I don't really watch Strong because it's not my thing, to be honest. I know it's eh, I don't like it. So I haven't watched many TJP matches now that he's joined United Empire. And that was okay ish. Looking forward to it. So yeah, he's not bad in the ring. I can say that at least. Nobody in the whole tournament is bad in the ring. They're all absolutely amazing. But you have to pick one side. So, and the last one is El Fantasmo. Oh, El Fantasmo. El Fantasmo is the guy that kicked Robbie Eagles out of Bullet Club. He's one of the more heel Bullet Club members. He loves to walk to Kevin Kelly and talk with him. And Kevin Kelly is the American commentator, the English commentator for the English stream. And they have a kind of good relationship, so they're talking a lot. His biggest accomplishment in the last month was he had a storyline about a loaded boot. So they trying to find out if his kick is super kick of which name I forgot the name. 2 seconds ago I knew it, and now I forgot. Okay, that's fine. His kick was loaded, and after some month, they revealed yes, it was. Of course, no. Let's say it was. And since then, his kick isn't as strong anymore. But well, he loves to break the fourth wall a lot. He has a light up jacket with LED scrolling text on the back, and there were some nice messages. It's say nice, somewhere, so it's fun. It's fun. So yeah. Um, One thing I have to say before we start this whole discussion, I thought that my match of the year, which was Ren Narita versus Shibata-san at Wrestle Kingdom, would not be topped anytime soon. But there are many matches in this tournament which were extremely close or even at the same level. So if you enjoy some dynamic matches and good entertainment, high level combat, you will love this tournament. So the other thing I have to say, which is a bit more sad, and I will say it right now, I will talk about suicide. If you want to not listen the next 5-10 minutes, please don't, if you're a bit sensible to that stuff. Halfway through, or even some days after the tournament started, Kota Ibushi posted some scary tweets about his mother trying to commit suicide. The reason was a New Japan Pro Wrestling staff member who bullied him and, well, fired him over Line. Line is the messenger app, like WhatsApp or Telegram or whatever in Japan. Which prompted Ibushi to go on a rant. And yeah. If you want to read through it, I will also link the threads if I find them. I'm sorry. They are a bit obscure. And this kind of downed the whole situation. They had a talk. They also had a press conference on May 27 and talked about the whole situation. and it's a bit heart-wrenching because I thought at least that the company is a bit more kind-hearted towards their stars. So it did kind of sour the whole atmosphere of the tournament, but in the end, I think they worked it out well enough to say that they found a way to talk about it behind the curtains so that the fans can enjoy it again, and they know there will be a closure for Kota Ibushi and it won't be just what you read he was experiencing. I don't know, but in the end, if you don't want to support this company anymore, I can understand that. Yeah. For me, I found my kind of peace. I'm still following Ibushi if there is any new updates. And yeah, he's still recovering from his heart-wrenching second injury. And I still wish him and his mother the best. I hope they are both fine. I'm saying that because at one day, Ace Austin made a comment, and I will go talk about that a bit, and you need to know why it was a bit controversial. So yeah. Let's start. I have a list of every single match I enjoyed the most, but we will also go through the match cards in general. For that, we will start with Best of the Super Junior Sunday, May 15th. Until the second or third week, I think it was the second, I don't know, sorry. We will see when it happens. There were pre-matches with the combatants, contestants of the tournament having normal tag team matches. So we will not talk about them. They're not important. Yeah. So I have to say, you see definitely an improvement over time. So the first day was not good, but that's okay because it was the first day. Basically, everybody came back together in that kind of way. You know, because of COVID, there was not as many shows. It was more like yeah, it's New Japan, the same matches over and over. Nobody can come in because of the restrictions, stuff like that. And now we have those new faces that have to acclimate to the whole New Japan situation, to Japan in general, Japanese fans, the strong style, stuff like that. So yeah. We have the matches Ace Austin against Clark Connors. We have Alex Zane versus Uncle Nobu, Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Wir haben Francesco Akira against Joe, Yuriosuke Taguchi gegen Hiromu Takahashi, and Yo against Taiji Shimori. The day was normal. It's hard to say. My level of say that the level of wrestling, you know, the amount of goodness in a wrestling match in New Japan is on a high level. So this high level is normal for me personally. So if I say, yeah, it was a normal show, that means it was a really good show. It was entertaining, but it wasn't anything extremely amazing. Something I have to say, oh my god, you need to watch it. It's a normal show. If you want to watch it, you can. There's nothing bad going on. I mean, besides the Dick Togo stuff, Tales of Torture, you know, meh. He can't run away from them, sadly. Then May 17th. We still have the pre-matches. Nothing interesting, really. Okay. Then we have Elinaman versus Doki. Bushi versus El Fantasmo, Robbie Eagles versus Vilayuta, Masabatu versus TJP, and Titan versus El Desperado. I, that was the day. I can say I have to say it as emotional as I will going to say it. This was the day I fucking fell in love with the Best of Super Junior, because every single match was driving me crazy. It was fucking amazing. Even the Dekoro Sho Taichi Ishimori versus Jado Alexei and Taguchi match. I don't know. Whatever happened, if somebody dropped me, I don't know. But this day was the day for me where it clicked, and he said, "Yeah, Best of Super Junior, it's back. We are finally on the high standard we are kind of hoping would happen again after COVID kind of nobody cares about COVID anymore. People die, nobody cares. Okay, so they are opening up again. Everybody is vaccinated. They have some rules for the fans, the masks mandates and stuff like that. Everything is settled, you know. And this is the moment my brain said, "Yeah, we are kind of back to normal. Not a normal like everything like it was before this stupid pandemic. No, it was more like, yeah, it was something new. 2-3 years we didn't have any say non-New Japan wrestler inside the tournament because of the restriction. You couldn't come to Japan. There is no chance. And if you come, you have to wait 3 weeks for in quarantine for Corona maybe coming. I don't know how to say that, but this day broke me. Literally, this day broke me because I have no words. It's the day where the non-Japanese people dominated my brain. They made matches happen I would have never thought I would enjoy. It's one of the. It's the only. Okay, let's go top to down, right? I love strong hearts. I really love. Chima is one of the most fantastic people on earth. But at Lindemann, I've never seen in ring 100%. T-Hawk and Chima, one. Yeah, I did see many tag team matches of them. But at Lindemann, no. I only know his promo style. I know that he's a bit more hyperactive. But he showed what he can do. And Doki was amazing, like always. It was also the day where I first saw Wheeler Yuta in a match. It was okay, but you could see that he was not he wasn't feeling 100% acclimated. Like the fans couldn't chant, yeah, you know. In Japan, you have to clap. That you are not allowed to scream. That's it. For now. I don't know when this will change again, but you have to wear a mask and you can't chant. So you did see that some of those American people especially had a problem to acclimate to this whole situation. It took some time to get used to the whole fans in general, the situation, stuff like that. But I'm saying this whole thing like it's a good day, it's an amazing day, you should watch it, because the main event, Titan versus El Desperado, is by far match of the tournament, match of the year. And it is because you see in such clarity how different their styles are, how hardcore they try to beat the other person, how they struggle, how everything evolves from the start to the finish. And I know the moment I say that, everybody is going to run there, watch it and say, no, it's normal. But you have to see it in the context of the whole situation. This tournament built up new faces. Every match is better than the next, and it's higher, top level, it's more fun, it's more entertaining. Then you see the Titan versus El Desperado. Titan is an absolutely absolutely amazing wrestler. And if you follow anyone on earth, his journey, his struggle, and whatever, please do with Titan. His style is something so unique. He did hardcore matches in his youth. He has scars because of that. He's athletic. He knows his body well. He can sell like nothing. He is absolutely goddamn amazing. I love him so much. And every single match, if you do not know what to watch, at least watch his matches, because Titan is like a chameleon. He can do everything. Though some of his moves are absolutely scary. And yeah, like the double stomp from the top of the ring post down to the floor. I don't know how people survive that. Okay. The next one, 18th. Yeah, we still have 3 matches. Then Yo versus Clark Connors, Ace Austin versus Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Alex Zane versus Sho, Yosuke Taguchi against Taichi Ishimori, and Hiromu Takahashi with Francesco Akira. On that day, I wrote down Zane versus Sho as the match you have to watch because that's the day he won me over. He's amazing. He has a clear understanding of how to make fans care. And in this case, if I remember correctly, Sho took one of the young lions hostage in quotations, and Zane came to save him. Whoever it was, maybe Oiwa, maybe Nakashima, maybe whoever, I don't care. And this showed the fans. He was literally a babyface. His moves, his attitude, everything. He was extremely entertaining in this match, and it felt like it deserved punishment for sure. Whatever he did to him. I mean, Zane too, sure. And it was really fun. That's also the day people start to realize that he posted a lot of Twitter with Ace Austin together, and they started to be friends. I think it's not the day they started to call themselves the besties of the Super Junior, but you saw that it's starting. They had a lot of fun on social media, which is also the reason why he's so loved. He is reacting to almost every post about him, like drawings, words, sentences, photos, whatever. He's a really lovely guy. So we have the 19th. Still pre-matches. And the block, B block. Yuta versus Doki. Titan versus El Linderman. Robbie Eagles versus Bushi. Masawato versus El Fantasmo. And El Desperado versus TJP. I wrote down for this day Titan versus El Linderman. And Wato versus ELP. If I remember correctly, I did the ELP match because it was one of the only ELP matches without shenanigans. They had a real match. Normally ELP is more the German word is Kindskopf. He loves to play around with his prey. You could say prey, yes. It was an extremely good match between the two. Yeah. And Titan was an element I can't really remember. But it was good. It's Titan. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. 21st. Clark Connors vs. Sho. Ryusuke Taguchi vs. Francesco Akira. Yo vs. Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Ace Austin vs. Hiromu Takahashi. Alex Zane vs. Taichi Ishimori. I wrote down for that match Ace Austin vs. Hiromu Takahashi because they had an extremely good counter match. I would say it was amazing. That was basically the day you could see that Ace Austin started to get used to the whole situation. It was really fluent. Yeah, lovely match. Can't say watch it. May 22nd. Robbie Eagles versus Doki. El Lindaman versus TJP. Master Wato versus Bushi. Titan versus El Fantasmo. Villa Utah versus El Desperado. Let's start with Titan versus ELP. I think this was ELP's most childish match because both have the walk on the ropes stuff, and they posed a lot. They had a lot of fun. You would say there's not enough wrestling itself in it, but it was extremely enjoyable as an entertainment match. I don't know. You know, less moves, more. I mean, no, not less moves, but more interaction between them. More, I'm the better person. My ego is bigger than yours. I'm better than you. Stuff like that. And in the end, a lot of people, by the way, loosened Titan's masks. He has a lot of masks. Desperado ripped his mask, and Desperado, Phantasmo, loosened it up and pulled it off his face, which I do not enjoy totally, 100%. But it's what they said, what they're going to do, and they did. Yeah. I won't say it's a bad match because of it. It was. I mean, I have no saying in that. So it was an amazing match, especially with the shenanigans they were doing. So watch it. It's fun. And I also wrote down Utah versus Desperado because this is the day Villa Utah finally went full Villa Utah. you could say that, yes. Because he always was a bit stiff, and you saw that he was waiting for some moves. He was not 100% fluent. You saw that he has some problems. He wasn't in the mindset, the mind space, or whatever. This match was the turning point, because you see in this moment he's 100% there, and that is why I love this match so much. 24th. 24th was Tuesday, and the day where the all block day started. First match was Alex Zane versus Francesco Akira, Titan versus TJP, Ryosuke Taguchi versus Clark Connors, Bushi versus Villa Utah, Yo versus Ace Austin, Doki versus El Fantasmo, Master Wato versus Robbie Eagles, Hiromu Takahashi versus Yoshinobu Kanemaru, where he got his beautiful nickname Uncle Nobu, Yaichi Ishimori versus Sho, El Desperado versus Ellen. Oh, this is a long list. This was one of the most amazing days ever. We're starting with Alex Zane versus Akira, Francesco Akira. Oh boy! I don't know. It was amazing. TJP versus Titan, watch it. No, watch it. Really, watch it. Oh my god, watch it. Ace Austin versus Yo. I have a problem sometimes with Yo matches because it's. I don't know how to describe it. It's a Yo match. You know it's a Yo match. But this was so not a Yo match. It's enjoyable. Oh god, it's good. It's so good. Doki versus ELP, which was mind-blowing. I don't want to spoil it, but Doki outplayed ELP on so many levels. It's amazing. You should watch this alone for that move. Then Hiromu Takahashi versus Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Everybody loves Uncle Nobu was written on his sketchbook, and Kanemaru destroyed fucking Takahashi. Literally. He made it look like Hiromu Takahashi is going to be out of the tournament. He destroyed his left knee like nothing. It was crazy. It was like a war. That you have to watch that. Ishimori was a show. That was literally Bullet Club versus Bullet Club. And they used every single dirty trick, but no dick and no evil and no uh Yuji. No Yuji. Why my brain yeah. My brain is 100% in it right now. You have to watch it before Bullet Club versus Bullet Club. That's what I wanted to say. They outplayed each other, and that was extremely fun. Extremely fun. And the last one is Despi versus Lindemann. I don't know, man. It's Desperado versus Lindemann. What do you expect? It's absolutely amazing. I think the day before, Saturday or Sunday, I don't know. He had his title defense match against someone else. I can't remember. But it was the whole day was absolutely amazing. You can watch it, by the way. It's still free. So I think, yeah, why not? Let's link it. Sure, I will link it down there. So you can watch it. 25th. Ace Austin versus Alex Zane. Bushi versus Doki. Clark Connors versus Francesco Kira. Titan versus Wheeler Yuta. El Lindemann versus El Fantasmo. Yoriusuke Taguchi versus Sho. Yoshinobu Kanemaru versus Taichi Ishimori. Robbie Eagles versus TJP. Master Vato versus El Desperado. And Yom versus Hiromu Takahashi. The first match was one of the most anticipated match of the whole tournament after it crystallized that Ace and Zayn are going to be like the baby faces of the tournament because of their social media and after backstage comments and in-ring moves and stuff like that. Especially Zayn is still extremely loved. So everybody was looking forward to this match. So friend versus friend. What are you going to do? It's like Bullet Club versus Bullet Club or Suzuki-gun versus Suzuki-gun. In stable or friendship matches are always something you have to look forward to. They're extremely fun. And that's also the case here. But I have to say, Ace Austin is still heel. He did heel moves. And if he didn't, for example, I have to say it, I will mark out you now. Please don't listen to me, ignore what I say. But if Zayn wouldn't have jumped down because Ace begged him to stop, Zayn would have won. Point taken. That's it. Full stop. Don't add me. Thank you. Then we have Uncle Nobu versus Ishimori. They have a huge history regarding Noah. I think it was Noah, where Ishimori was never be able to defeat him in a singles match. The whole storyline also got put into this match, and let's say it was something different because normally, like I said in the beginning, Uncle Nobu is always someone who gets pinned. He's the one that is the jobber, basically, of the group, besides Doki. And this match finally made him able to show what he can do, and I love those matches. So watch it, please. And the last one is Despi versus Vato. That is because that's the moment Master Vato finally shows again why he is so good. He had an absolutely astonishing match. Yeah, that's it. We are now at 26, I think. Yeah. Oof. 26. Vato versus Titan, Doki versus TJP. Clark Connors versus Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Ryosuke Taguchi versus Alex Zane, Yo versus Francesca Akira, Yuta versus Lindemann, Ace Austin versus Taichi Shimori, Bushi against El Desperado, Hiromu Takahashi versus Sho, and Robbie Eagles against Phantasmo. I wrote down Yo versus Akira. I think because that was the turning point for Akira. The first matches he lost, he even cried backstage, or it sounded like he cried, and he was disappointing everybody. But against Yo, it clicked, and he went full force, and this was the match. I personally have to say, fall in love with him and his style. He is young. He will evolve. He will grow even further. But the point he is at right now is absolutely amazing, and I'm looking so forward to seeing him grow, doing whatever the company is going to do with him. I don't care, whatever. I will love it. I know I will love it because he's absolutely amazing. He's a bit young, yes, but we will all get used to that, yeah. And I wrote down Yuta versus Lindemann. Oh, good, but I can't really remember what happened. But it was good. I think that's a positive thing. Ace Austin versus Taichi Shimori. Yeah. I mean, they are both the same. Quite heavyweight junior weights. With an extremely aggressive style. High flyer for some parts. Absolutely enjoyable. And then we have ELP versus Robbie Eagles. I have to be honest, I can't really enjoy Robbie Eagles matches. It's the same feeling with Okada matches. It's so I want to enjoy it, but I just can't. Or let's say I couldn't before. But Robbie Eagles was El Phantasmo as the main event. Was so good. I have no words. I'm sorry, I have no words. It was absolutely amazing. I wish I could say that about every Eagles match. I mean, yeah, he's good, but oh, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. If you enjoy him, more power to you. I can't. I don't know why. Let's see. 28. Yoshinobu Kanemaru versus Francesco Akira, Clark Connors versus Taichi Shimori, Titan versus Bushi, Ryosuke Taguchi versus Yo, Ace Austin versus Sho, Master Wato versus Wheeler Yuta, TJP versus El Phantasmo, Robbie Eagles versus El Lindemann, Hiromu Takahashi versus Alex Zane, El Desperado versus Doki. Let's start at the top with Sho versus Ace. Sho versus Ace. Oh my. Sho really. I always use the word grow, right? But it's not growth. It's more like an emotion, dedication. Dedication. Sho showed extreme dedication, and this intense feeling only grew and grew and grew, and Sho vs Ace Austin is the top of this mountain. That is the moment Sho was the most into his character in the whole tournament, and he made an extremely well. show of his character or gimmick or whatever you want to call it, he's really good at its job. And sadly, he's in House of Torture, but without House of Torture, he would bloom like nothing else. He's one of the best heels right now in the company. And that's because he's no heel, a basic classic heel, like Gallows, something evil, bad, big. He's more funny heel, somebody you can laugh with, or better to say, laugh about whatever he's doing, and that's enjoyable. And Ace also also shows the point where you see, yeah, Sho loves his stuff. He knows what he's doing. It's good. Yeah. Then we have TJP with ELP. Oh, oh my god. TJP really is fucking good. And ELP is fucking good. This whole match was fucking good. I'm sorry, I have no words for it. Also, Hiromu was sane. It was fucking good. I have no words. The main event, El Desperado vs. Toki. What the fuck? It was fucking good. It looked like Toki could win. How many times in life could you say that it looked like Doki could win? Doki is Doki. He is a jobber. Point taken. That's it. He is a jobber. Okay, maybe say that he's a mid-card guy. A lower mid-card guy. They are not jobbers in New Japan. Or jobbers are the young lions. They lose every match. Point. Full stop. Whatever. I don't care. But El Desperado vs. Doki was an extremely entertaining match. And you thought, yes, Doki, you can do it, for fuck's sake. And that is something why I love the tournaments in New Japan Pro Wrestling, because there is a chance Yuji can win against Okada. That happened. That fucking happened. Yes? Why wouldn't it be able to beat Desperado if you're Doki? So every single match is a, yeah, okay, this person has that many points, this person has that many points, but there's always a, oh my god, they're all exhausted. They're doing every single day matches, or a day between there's a break or whatever. But you can see the development of, oh my god, nothing is clear anymore. Everybody could win. And they do that a lot. There is no, I run through this whole tournament and win automatically. I mean, was last year or the year before was one person. Happens. But you still have the feeling of something out of the blue will happen and everything turns around. If that makes sense. So, we have the 29th. 29th. Asawato versus El Lindemann, Titan versus Doki, Yo versus Alex Zane, Bushi versus TJP, Clark Connors versus Hiromu Takahashi, Josuke Taguchi versus Ace Austin, Wheeler Yuta versus El Fantasmo, Yoshinobu Kanemaru versus Sho, Francesco Akira versus Taichi Ishimori, Robbie Eagles versus El Dorado. Titan versus Doki. You saw that he was kind of really tired because of the match the day before. But my god, did they have a good match. It hurts so much. Oh, I love Titan. In every single match he's in, he's like, yeah, cool. I will adapt. Whatever you throw at me, I will adapt. I can do everything. Like, he said it. Oh no, I think Titan said it. The translation was Mexipon, Mexican Japan, Mexican Nippon style. But I think that's the best definition. He has the Mexican lucha libre style and the Japanese strong style. And strong style is a mix of so many different things. I'm not saying that a non-strong style or a non-Mexican style is bad. But as someone who enjoys more Japanese strong style or even high flying lucha libres, gosh damn, I don't even know anymore. That was so good. Then you have Yo versus Alex Zane. Holy shit. I have no words. He's like literal grasshopper or just jumping mouse or whatever. Alex Zane just blew the house down. And then big explosion, like poof, shit happens. It's gone. And the last one, Taguchi versus Ace. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know why I put it down, but I think because there was finally some redemption. No, I can say at least that there were so many Taguchi matches that were like literally. I mean, not even 5 seconds into his first match, Taguchi, in the press conference, he said, yeah, no butt stuff. Then he made butt stuff. Zayn ate his ass. He alone, Taguchi alone, against Clark Connors, his match against Clark Connors. Holy shit, why didn't I put that down? You should watch his match against Clark Connors. Because he put down since then, Clark Connors is Clark Cinder Block as Connors. Because that match was crazy. And I don't know why I wrote down Taguchi was Ace Awesome, but I can tell you this guy is crazy. I think it was good in a Taguchi way. There are no bad, there are no really amazing Taguchi matches. They're just there. That's okay. That's okay. He's an extremely lovable guy, but his matches are awful. I don't want to see ass. But yeah. Whatever. It seems that the match impressed me somehow. I do not know how. Happened. May 31st. Bato versus Doki. Taguchi versus Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Bushi versus Ed Lindemann. Clark Connors versus Alex Zane. Wheeler Yuta versus TJP. Yo versus Sho. Robbie Eagles versus Titan. Ace Austin versus Francesco Akira. El Desperado versus El Fantasmo. Hiromu Takahashi versus Taichi Ishimori. Yeah. So, this was the day everything was decided. This was the last day. After that, there's only the finale left, right? So whoever won with the highest points at that day will go into the finale. Let's start at the top. Connors versus Zane. Alex Zane versus Clark Connors was basically Clark Connors pushing Zane into heavyweight territory and Zane pulling Clark Connors down into more of the technical way. It's one of the only matches I can say about Clark Connors which are absolutely amazing. His other matches weren't bad, but they were just Clark Connors matches. This match was a fucking Clark Connors match. This was a fucking Alex Zane match. This was a holy shit what just happened match, and I enjoyed that. Then we have Wheeler Yuta with a TJP. Oh, God. The finish was not good. I can say it, but the part before the finish was so absolutely crazy. You have to think a normal match, you know, a normal match starts with a slow start, then somebody has the head on top, then the other has the head on top, and there's a exchange, blah blah blah. Somebody will win at the end. Wheeler Yuta versus TJP was a nobody is ahead of anyone. Counter versus counter versus counter, non-stop, no breaks, absolutely crazy. And it was the best Wheeler Yuta match in the whole tournament. Nothing will say, nothing will convince me otherwise. Nobody will convince me otherwise. TJP and Yuta together were an absolute symbiosis. I love this match. I love it. I really, really love it. Then we have Yo vs. Show, which is basically a rerun of so many Yo vs. Show matches. But it is the best one yet, because not only is Yo 100% back, found his new style, his gimmick, his in-ring life, Show also is on top of his game. He is the heel guy. He is the snake that is betraying you. He's the guy with so many tricks up his sleeve, you don't even see it coming. This match is the best one out of every single Show vs. Yo matches you will ever see, and I don't think there will ever, in any way or capacity, will top that match. So if you are a fan of Show or Yo, you have to watch it. I promise you, you will enjoy it. I promise you. And if not, please tell me. Then we have Eagles vs. Titan. I do not like Eagles in-ring matches, but holy shit, Titan just did it again. He made him look like the gem of the century. Both had such an amazing symbiotic mesh. Is so crazy. I don't know. But this was the match which decided if Robbie Eagles is going to get into the main event finale, the next show. If Titan wins, he is out. If Eagles wins, he is in. Because Desperado and El Fantasmo, he beat both. And yes, I'm spoiling you this. He beat both. Should have said spoiler warning, right? It doesn't matter. Now it's too late anyway. So if Eagles wins, he's automatically in. There's no way, in any chance or capacity, Fantasmo or El Desperado could have go over his points. And because they have the same points, the person who won against the other will advance. In this case, he won against Desperado and El Fantasmo, so he would have been in the finale. Then we have Akira versus Ace Austin. My definition of asshead versus asshead. Francesco Akira on top of his game, finally accustomed to the whole situation. Ace Austin, fan favorite, loved around the world. Akira extremely aggressive because he lost so many matches. Amazing, absolutely amazing match. I love it. And then we have El Desperado versus El Fantasmo. The person who wins will advance into the finale. Robbie Eagles lost, so it's up to Desperado or Fantasmo. They fought until death. Oh, I know his kick. I remember his name, Sudden Death. His kick is Sudden Death. They fought until nobody could stand anymore. This match was the definition of a war in ring. Plus the whole, oh my god, ELP could get into the finale. Holy shit, how amazing would that be? Because that could have mean Taichi Ishimori vs. El Fantasmo. Yeah, whatever. Also to say the last match, because there were 3 people with the same amount of points, it was Ace Austin, Hiromu Takahashi, and Taiji Ishimori. Ace Austin was out because he lost against Takahashi and Ishimori. And the winner of this match will go to the finale. It was not a bad match. It was amazing, but nothing to scream about. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a bit... I'm a bit biased regarding the whole situation. I dislike reruns of matches. But to be honest, Show vs. Yo showed me how amazing reruns can be. So yeah, shit happens. So, the end result was Desperado beat ALP and Takahashi beat Ishimori. There was a cute little photo from ALP backstage, which said, "Now, Despi, now you better make it." So yeah, let's talk about the finale, and then we can talk about some tiny other stuffs I wanted to talk about. Because of illness and Corona, there was a card change. We don't see Carl Anderson and Juice Robinson. Juice Robinson had to go into the emergency room. Something appendicitis. I hope he's fine. He will have a match at Dominion, but I don't think it will hold up because yeah, I don't think he's allowed to wrestle in this condition, even if his operation went well. You know, the things, the wounds should rest and heal and stuff like that. So yeah, and Anderson has COVID. Well, nice, I would say. Tall, lovable. So he was out as well. Um, and somebody else. Oh, I can't remember. I'm sorry. So the match card was we have Tomohiki Onma against Oiba. Oiba, by the way, right? He's massive. I always thought Oiba is going to be the chubby one. He was the chubby one at first, but now he's like the jacked one, the little rock. He's massive, like really massive. Then we have Clark Connors, Titan, Yo, and Robbie Eagles versus Zayn, Yuta, Austin, and Lindemann. Robbie Eagles really wants to have an ROH match against Yuta, and yeah, that's it. Then we have a 20-minute match, Wato, Taguchi versus Akira and TJP. If they win, they get a title chance against them. At Dominion? I don't know. I think at Dominion, who knows? I thought TJP will go back after the tournament, but it seems he will stay for a while, which is nice. Why not? Then we have Kanemaru versus and Zack Sabre Jr. versus Show and Evil. They want a match for the tag team titles, the 3-man tag team titles, which will be with Desperado. Desperado, Kanemaru, and Zack Sabre Jr. versus Show, Evil, and Yuji. Then there was Hinata, Ukan, Corp versus El Fantasmo, Chase Owens, and Bad Luck Fale. I will spoil now something. If you want to see the finale yourself, there's still a chance. Skip this shit. I mean, like, literally stop watching, listening, whatever at this point. Go away. Watch it, come back, or don't. But please, do not listen further if you don't want to get spoiled on a significant change. So this match was going on well, and Hinata, Khan, and Cobb were dominating a bit, short of some parts. But then, out of nowhere, when Hinata was about to beat them, pin anyone, I don't know, I can't remember, my brain blacked out after this, Ace Austin came out and yeah, he talked to Hinata and Hinata got pinned. Ace Austin is in Bullet Club now. You do not know how much this hurts. This means no Zest friends, no besties of the Super Junior matches. This means literally Ace Austin is in Bullet Club. This is in my opinion, one of the biggest anime betrayals ever. It felt like my heart shattered. Both Ace and Zayn were absolutely loved by the fans. Like, literally, they were the faces of this fucking tournament. They were loved to nothing else. They were screamed at. Everybody enjoyed them. And then he turns. I mean, like I said, he was always heel. He never was face. He was two-faced, yes, but he was heel. So it makes sense. It's not... I mean... I didn't see it coming. Nobody saw it coming. I mean, none of my friends saw it coming. But it came, and I was screaming, literally screaming. That I personally would say it was one of the biggest turns in the years. Yes, I include Cho and Yo. I include Gedo. I include against Tanga and Tama and Jado. Because the whole situation was like a trip. A literal trip. Not the trip. A trip. You have something you love. You fell in love with something, right? You want to have it. You enjoy it. You want to have more. And then, bam, it's gone forever. Like, the thing is taken away from you. You can't reach it anymore. It's gone. There is no chance on earth you will ever feel the same feeling you felt before. You feel betrayed. You feel angry. And that is exactly what happened. I fucking love this. And I hate it. But I love this because backstage, Zayn came to confront fucking Ace. And that escalated so much. You could feel, I have to say, right? I do not like Ace's promo style. He's boring. I'm sorry, he's boring on a promo level. He's not good. He's not bad, but he's not really good, you know. But Zayn is on top of his game. He knows how to hold promos. He knows how to talk. And he went in there and literally looked like the betrayed friend he was. I know they're probably friends still backstage, but you know what I mean, right? He acted betrayed, he felt and looked betrayed, he was angry, and then fucking Jay came. The whole situation is like literally escalating. In my life would have never thought that someone I never heard of is getting me so well into my head that I say after only 2 weeks, guys, I want to see Jay White versus Zayn match. I want to see an Ace Austin BC versus a Zayn match. I want to see Zayn versus Bullet Club. I want to see redemption. I want to see revenge. I want to see vengeance. You know, that is amazing. And the thing is, they can't do anything with it. Because both have to go away. And that is insane. Guys, please take them back. I mean, TNA won't say, Ace, you can stay. But, oh my god, Zayn. He deserves a fucking contract. I have no words. He deserves it. He single-handedly turned everyone's eyes to himself. He did something not many new faces can do, especially in Japan. Especially with New Japan, especially with the whole strong style, with the technical part, with the whole Japanese part. He's amazing. He's fucking amazing, and I will miss him until he comes back, and he will come back. We know he will come back. New Japan will not have him go away. He will come back one day. I know that. I 100% know that. And every second he's not in New Japan. I mean, G1 is soon, so there will be new faces who will be absolutely amazing. But I will miss him. I know I will miss him. I don't care about anything. What was I talking about? Yeah, betrayal. Ace Austin is a new Bullet Club. After that, we have Bushi, Naito, and Takagi versus Doki, Takaishi, Michinoku, and Taichi. And the whole match was a build-up for Takagi versus Taichi at Dominion. They want a new KOPW match. They still no stipulation out, so who knows what that is going to be. Also, it's interesting how Taichi is moving more and more into the sumo style, which is cool. This is amazing. But I hope dangerous tackers will not like this disappear. I love them, but well, doesn't matter. Then Jado, Tama, Toru, Yano, and Kazuchika Okada versus Gedo, Taiji Ishimori, Doc Gallows, and Jay White. I think Tangaloa was also injured, knee thing, a leg thing. So Jado jumped in and wore his gear. Lovely. I hope he does it more. Jay White came out. They had a promo before the match, and he also announced that fucking Kenta is back. Fucking Kenta came out. Fucking Kenta is back. So, yeah, and he is pro J. He's not pro Tama. He's not pro Tanga. He's not pro Jado. He is fucking Bullet Club. And they also started a feud, Doc Gallows versus Toriano, which I think will also be at Dominion or Forbidden Door. I don't know, one of the two things. And yeah, the build up for Jay White versus Kazuchika Okada at Dominion for the title. I still don't know why they made that, how they made it, but yeah, he will win. Jay will win. No chance. Jay will fucking win. I personally said already that this is going to basically be a lumberjack match, because I believe that every Bullet Club member will be outside, and yeah, it will be interesting. I know that 100%. It will be interesting, and that's not something I normally say about Okada matches, but well, this time I do. So yeah, and the main event, of course, Takashi versus El Desperado. Like I said, I dislike repetition. I do not like to watch matches so close together, which are the same. It was a good match. It was really good. It was really, really good. But for me personally, my heart was broken after Ace's betrayal, so I was like, please, Desbi, make it. I can't see Hiromu again. The problem with Hiromu Takahashi is that he's injured so many times that I am scared that anytime he holds a trophy or a belt or whatever, he's going to hurt himself again. It's the same with Kota Ibushi. I'm scared if one of those two guys is in the ring that something will happen. And I know it's wrestling. I know there's always a chance that somebody will get hurt, but this is so painful. It scares me. And I was desperately hoping for Desperado because, yes, he also has the title many times. But is Desperado? He won't get hurt? Maybe? I don't know. It was a good match. It was a really good match. I can't deny that. And I won't deny that. But yeah, that was basically the best of Super Junior. It started with a bang and ended with the bigger boom. I don't know. It's crazy um how mentally how mental I went for this whole tournament because of the drought before. Always the same faces. People were injured. People had COVID and couldn't compete. We had like not many people left in the company who could wrestle. It felt like it at least, and seeing always the same faces made me desperate for something new. I also stopped watching for a while because after the big tournament, like the 45 people thing, I couldn't, and my vacation break was really welcome. Yeah, so this is this is Best of Super Juniors. I think it was the best Super Junior they could have done. They could create, and I think for a while there will not be something better. But to be honest, there's always a chance something will happen that's better. So yeah, look out for it. You should too. So yeah, one thing I also wanted to talk about was the fact, I mean, it was something I really dislike. You have this person coming from America. I mean, I'm talking about Wheeler Yuta. You have Wheeler Yuta. He's coming from America, and the only thing he is basically known for is that he is the guy William Regal, Daniel Bryan are training now, and I'm like, yeah, and I don't care. He's himself. Why are you always talking about Daniel Bryan and Moxley and stuff like that? He's still his own man. Could you please have some respect towards him? I know he does it himself, but holy shit, he's more than just the people who train him. Excuse me. I don't understand that sentiment. So stupid. Like the time. There's no way to compare it to other things, I believe. It's really just the part, yeah, oh my god, this move is inspired by Daniel Bryan. And I'm like, who cares? It's still his move. Could you please stop with this shit? My god. Hard to be nice, you know? Yeah, that's the only thing. That still makes me a bit mad. Well, I think I will say that's enough. My conclusion of the whole situation is try to watch the tournament, please, because it was fun. And I say thank you very much for listening to me rambling about stuff I really do not know enough about. I hope you had some fun, and maybe you will come back. Or maybe not, I don't know. So yeah, have a good day. Enjoy your weekend or day or non-day or whatever it is right now, and watch more wrestling. Haha, watch more wrestling. Thank you very much, and bye bye.